What's poppin'? It's your boy Hollywood, man. Here with the four horsemen today. It's only four of us today, man. Just Mike Up, New Era, Battle Rap Media. We here to do our predictions for the traffic card. We doing day 2 today. What's up, gentlemen? How y'all feeling?
I think Traffic got potential to
Could be
be
fire.
the best card of the year. I mean, it really
What?
could. Yeah, I think they got. I mean, this might be the biggest card on the West Coast. Like from the real street perspective. For let's just talk about it. From the URL perspective.
How about say we gonna keep saying
best.
street? Just say African American. It's okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
keeping it real. This might be one of the best since what's it called? One of the Battle of the Bays. I forget which one it was. Whichever one had ice and daylight. Like that's my favorite West Coast card, low key. But
Okay.
yeah, I think Diz and Rock gotta live up to the hype. I think. What do you want to start off with? Av and Geechee from the bottom.
We'll go bottom to the top. Shout out to my man Drizzy. We got Av versus Geechee Gotti. Geechee got bundles. Who y'all got, man? We got Humble, Sinn in this point, and we got my boy Mark, man. So we're gonna start off with Humble. Who you got, man? Av versus Geechee.
Last time I had Av versus T-Top, and T-Top beat Av. And I think, and my thing is, I don't think Av can really amount to. Not saying Av is in the street. I'm not saying that. But when it comes to street talk, I don't think Av can beat that with just straight punches. He's gonna have to bring something different. So right now, as of looking off of that T-Top loss, I got Geechee Gotti 2-1.
Okay.
All right. To me, Av and Geechee are both coming off losses. I think Geechee lost to Glue.
Isn't true, but okay, proceed.
I think Geechee. I had Glue. That's debatable, but I think Glue won that. I haven't really seen Geechee do bad in the West though. That's because that's all. The only place he battles is the West. And I haven't seen Af out in the West, so logically, I just have to go Geechee 2-1. Debatable though.
Well, a wise man told me, white boys used to sniff and glue. So I had my man Yeezy winning that battle. And I was one of the few people to, a lot of people made it seem, it depends. Some people in the culture made it seem like T-Top damn near washed Av in a Summer Madness and shit. But I thought Av did fairly well. I just think he ended up going against one of the better T-Tops we've seen on the URL stage. In saying that, on the West Coast, man, it's a couple people I ain't trying to see on the West Coast. And Geechee is one of them. And I'm gonna get the Geechee. I'm gonna get the Geechee 2-1, but I think this is gonna be one of those. I think it's gonna be just as close as Geechee and Glue. I think it's gonna be a preference. I just think it's gonna be a good battle. This is gonna be one of those battles that both of them need. I think it's gonna help both of them as long as there's no choke or something. I think you can only worry about that from Geechee's side. So yeah, I got Geechee 2-1 though.
Geechee is he's the great West Hope. That's what he is. Like he really they trying to
from the URL perspective.
This is a smack you doing your job. This is a set up. They setting them up. They're trying to line up Av to get Av out of here, low key.
You think so?
I think they're trying to get Av out of here, low key. Like when the thing that URL they're having this. How are we gonna make stars out of young talent, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what better yet to do is give Geechee a home field matchup on the biggest West Coast card as the hottest new up and coming West Coast battler outside of B-Dot, basically, for people that want to see new West Coast people on URL. And let's line them up against someone like Av, who has classics on URL. You can't deny the fact that Av has 2 classics on URL, and if Geechee gets him up out of here, that's immediately a fire notch on his belt from a URL standpoint. You're like, okay, Geechee doing his numbers. Let's put him on the big stage. Get his dumb ass smoked. It's like,
So you thinking they gonna do Av dirty? That's pretty. I can see where you're coming from. You're a flat
yeah,
earther, ain't
but
you?
if
That's what
Av,
it is.
yeah, I mean Geechee got everything to gain from the situation, in my opinion.
But I do.
Av's supposed to do his numbers, but yeah.
Yeah, Spanish was
Oh, but in
popping.
terms
You
of,
ain't here?
I didn't even give my fucking prediction, low key.
What's
You
up,
did.
I
guys?
got Geechee. I got Geechee 2-1.
Oh, what's good, Spanish? The 4 horsemen are now 5. I think there's 5
That's a fact.
horsemen in
That's a
wrestling,
fact.
but whatever.
I got Geechee 2-1. Shout outs to always battling in your backyard. I don't think we got to reiterate what's already stated. Same reasons. This is on West Coast. Easy win, but it's probably going to be debatable. Now I will say this though: Top really did beat the shit down Av's leg,
That's a
but
fact.
we
see,
gonna get to
Cleveland Stone Grits. Yeah, I can't wait till that
Yeah,
comes
that
out.
shit was
Yeah,
hard.
that.
It was hard. It was hard. Just be, what's popping, bro? You in the building?
Yes, sir, I am.
What's popping? Who you got?
Damn, has Al really fell off like that?
I about to say nobody picked him. No one has picked him yet.
I'm gonna go over the fact that he clearly knows he been taking L's. Like it's really no debating his mind. So of course, coming to the West Coast, he know he got everything else against him. But if he get into that Al versus Chess moving on the stage bag, Al might fuck Geechee up and keep
He's
his
not putting
ass.
his hands on Geechee. It's not
Like
gonna touch him.
And the thing is, Av, yeah, I think Av is a better small room battler. I think all punchers, low key, all punchers succeed more in small rooms, just in general.
like
speak the truth, brother. Speak the truth.
actually like go ham, man. I gotta go with Al 2-1, man.
Like
Now,
when you
I will say from an ad point of view, this is a better battle for him because he's going to get somebody who's not really a mover either.
yeah.
Like they both more of a, you know what I'm saying? Like, because when it comes to performing, like I don't feel like everybody who's like over like 180 pounds has to be like a Suge or a Big T. Like, I got to show you this athleticism from this weight. It's like, yo, if you don't want to move around and get hot and you got the fucking sweat stains under your arm and shit, brother, I'm not mad at you. Like, you hit a rap, bro. You're not here to fucking do ballet. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I feel like Av and Geechee, I feel like they have great presence on the stage. Now, if you put that towards performance and all that shit, I don't know. But I feel like the way that they rap their bars and, you know what I'm saying, the presence they have, the conviction, at least from the Geechee point of view, the way that they have their conviction, I like what they bring on the platform, literally the platform, like the stage. So I think it's gonna be a pretty close battle. I think Spanish you went overboard with that, got his ass beat, but you know,
No,
shout out to T
Av
Top
got his
2-1.
ass beat.
He
It's
did.
cool. It's cool.
Shout
It's
out
cool.
VA. We still rep VA.
I was snapping. On cam, it's gonna look interesting. I'm not gonna lie, but he did lose.
He did. No, that's a fact. He definitely lost. Next up, speaking of someone who just got their ass whooped,
Danny
we
Myers.
have K-Shine and
Oh my
WX
God.
versus Mr. Danny Myers Bar God. Whoa, what we doing? What we doing with just be? We gonna start with you.
You guys gotta give one Super Saiyan scream out for shout out
At
to
least
him.
one. KO can at the least.
Okay, after one bad performance, K-Shine has had a great year. 2017 fire battles, did what he was supposed to in the ones, except for that remixless Hitman. I don't know how you lose to a remix. Oh my god! But I'll put it like this, man. Danny
No.
Myers, like it. He has no build up to it. He just come out the gate at 100. Sean can really talk to niggas, man. Sean can really talk to niggas, man. I got to go with Sean on this.
Okay. I'll go next. I kind of like we don't have to really go over the. We might have to do it what we doing with K Shine. We might have to because I really want to go over his 2017. Because
I think he's doing the clips like when you just not taking as many battles, focusing on others. He's adulting. That's what he's doing. Low key.
I don't know about that. I feel like Shine don't have a again. I think we'll have to look. I think Shine a couple battles this year. Sean been taking. Remember this the guy, didn't he have a battle the day before Hitman?
Yes.
Yeah, that was smart.
Yeah, but he's
That clearly didn't affect him, right?
but
Clearly
he,
didn't.
yeah, but he's in that. But the thing is, like, there's not too many matchups left for Kayshawn unless he wants to start battling the new cast. And I think what they're gonna do with Kayshawn is they're gonna turn him basically into what Cal is. Cal's basically a once a year Summer Madness only kind of guy, and Kayshawn I think is gonna fall back into that basically.
I don't agree to that. Oh well, you know what? Maybe on the URL platform, but
Yeah, on the
you know,
URL
K-Shine,
platform. That's what I'm getting.
K-Shine is a partner of DNA, Mister.
No,
I
he's
need all my money.
yeah,
This is
and
a salary.
NW checks. That's what we should call him.
That's a fact. NW checks. That's a fact. So you know, DNA. I'm taking 20 battles at about 2 to 3,000. That's about 60,000 per year. I'm doing okay. I'm doing all right. K-Shine, you can do this with me. I'm gonna get these couple ESPN royalty. You feel me? Yeah. So K-Shine's going to battle in a lot. Now maybe it's not on URL, but he's going to battle. And saying that, K-Shine is, and this is crazy. I'm saying this for Danny, but it's like K-Shine don't give me those K-Shine moments no more. Like now, although he did do it with T-Rex, I felt like that was a really like I don't know the word I'm looking for, but like a rare occasion where he could do that. It's like, yo, it's T-Rex. Like you have a lot of things you could say about T-Rex. I don't feel like K-Shine give me those like special moves no more. Like he tried it with the Hitman. Like he tried that little moonwalk shit. That shit was ass. Like he tried it. I seen him try it. Even in the third round when he tried to get in that wild land. Like that was if it was old K-Shine, I guarantee he would have went about that totally different. Even when he did he turned that into a NWX flow that to me wasn't as good as it could have been if K-Shine would have took it more like seriously. If the nigga didn't have a battle less than 24 hours beforehand. And saying that, even though I ain't said shit about Danny Myers, the one thing I'll say about Danny Myers is that nigga takes every battle very serious. And on the West Coast, just like pretty much every West Coast guy, that nigga is really hard to beat. You know, I think YK beat him, but that's another note. Shout out to Chicago. I got Danny Myers 2-1, maybe 3-0. I think Danny Myers is gonna win very clear in my opinion. Humble. What's your thinking?
Nah. He said he got to
wait.
I think he said he'll be back.
Yeah. Okay. How do I want to say this? K-Shine 3-0. Danny's trash. Next battle.
Pause.
I'm gonna fight you. I swear.
Outrageous.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I don't think. I don't think he could. Like, I don't get it with Danny. Niggas love Danny Myers. I don't see what it is. He finally getting back on URL. Last time he was on URL was trash. K-Shine has been taking a break from battling since the Hitman battle. He hasn't been battling a lot.
He's battling DNA, Green Bay versus Dallas Cowboys.
That's a niggas getting money. We're not doing this. And he actually did just spaz on bad news. Bad.
Thanks.
So, me going off that and the fact that Danny is garbage to me, I got K-Shine 3-0.
Highly preference decision. But
I like how you said he been sitting down and then immediately said he battled bad news.
Not as much. As much as he was battling before Hitman. He was battling damn near every week before Hitman. Then after the Hitman battle, he stopped.
Like a month ago.
And they had the 2-on-2, right? When was the 2-on-2? With
the QB son?
Yeah.
Oh, half a pound.
Yeah, half a pound.
That nigga still battling in a lot, man. That nigga overcompensate. Mark, what you got?
I got K-Shine. I got K-Shine 2-1. I think
you niggas is bugging, B.
And the thing is, I'm not counting out K-Shine, like, because the thing is, K-Shine, he has more in the tool shed than Danny. Like,
that's true.
We know what the one thing that's gonna be interesting though is when both of these guys are gonna get into their back-to-back punching bags, and it's gonna hit in a small room. Like Danny's shit is gonna hit in a small room because he's gonna be in front of his peoples and he's gonna have mad energy. K-Shine can match that energy easily, and I think the fact that he knows he's coming off URL wise a loss to Hitman in a lackluster performance, like it would not behoove him to be trash at a time like this. So I don't know. I got K-Shine stepping into a bag. Hopefully, I don't know. Hopefully, he don't do a little too much of the Big T dance moves. He might, you know how Red broke him. Red broke K-Shine down pretty low key.
Badly.
K-Shine on a little bit of a losing streak against people that really can rap and break people down. Danny like to angle people too, low key. So that's the one thing he do got. Danny can angle. He can punch. His punches are gonna be more creative than K-Shine. I think his pen better than K-Shine. But K-Shine, if he has one of them moments where he just take a whole round and the momentum, like K-Shine's a hard dude to take momentum back from.
That's true. I can respect that.
So you guys like
So we like who?
Lou Williams, eh? Lou Williams is fire, bro.
6 man like Lou
We're
Williams.
not gonna
Lou
do this.
Williams fire, bro.
Setup
Chris Middleton, fire.
Pretty solid.
Where
guy.
is this going?
Gordon Hayward, fire.
No, okay.
Has Danny Myers ever beat a top tier?
Nope.
Then he beat
Beat
T Rex.
He smoked. I'm just kidding. But
Smoked.
he beat Rex.
He beat T Rex. So yes.
Be a top tier. Has Danny Myers? Okay, let me prep. Has Danny Myers ever beat a top tier that tried?
Oh, we doing trying now. Okay. No.
Has Danny Myers ever been in front of that? What is the toughest competition Danny Myers has ever faced?
Young Cannon.
I'm talking about back against the wall. I'm talking about back against the wall. You know, he looks like he's about to lose.
Young Cannon.
Young Cannon?
Oh, he was about to. Oh, back in Wade was about to lose.
I said, beat out a YK.
What's the toughest competition you see K-Shine?
I mean,
against the
a
wall,
lot.
he's about to lose.
That's too many.
A lot of
A lot.
Them all. Yeah, that's a fact.
I'm going with K-Shine 3-0, man. There's
Talk Spanish.
Nah, you can't. I don't see Danny getting 30 there.
Nothing he can
30?
do, bro.
Yeah.
He's going to get 30.
Oh, God is going to
just
lose.
got 30.
I'm not gonna, like, K-Shine's going to be in this, like, if he gets in the Red Box, Star Fox, or that bag, like, I don't.
He's going to lose.
Let me ask you another question. When have you ever seen K-Shine?
When have we seen K-Shine do what?
When have we seen K-Shine lose back-to-back badly?
Back-to-back badly?
Never.
For me, personally...
How many battles this nigga got now?
The old Red the Hitman is probably one of his more kind of ass back-to-backs to me.
But that's the only one you can really think of, though.
And I'm about saying, old Red ain't a nigga. Old Red out here beating everybody.
That's a fact. Old Red having a fire year.
Old Red out here beating everybody. So I can respect that. No, I can't respect that 3-0, but I can respect you saying they won.
In terms of recently, yeah, K-Shine got too long of a resume for me to really remember all the
don't worry, Danny fans. He'll win. You guys can say that. Oh, he won on Cam. He won on Cam.
Hey, Danny fans. Hollywood said Danny was going to win. Just want to let y'all know.
Danny fans, y'all are ass for liking Danny, too.
It's on the West Coast, too. He going to win in the building.
Nah.
On Cam, Danny's it's gonna look closer on. It's gonna look closer on Cam than I think it will in the building.
Yeah, thank you, Mark.
Just because he's on the West Coast
Shout out to
doesn't mean
everybody
he
who thought K-Shine was gonna be Hitman looking dumb after the battle and shit.
Oh,
but this is the thing, right?
We want to go into that bag. We want to go inside that bag. Hold up. What I call Hitman, and then now has.
You said what?
Shout outs to the people that called him ass and now have to call him fire.
Oh, that's a fact. We should go to the footage and see who did that.
Hey, that was me. I'm not gonna lie. I'm still pushing the K-Shine 1 narrative.
That's all I'm saying. You're agreeing with those type of people.
You was in that boat.
Hey, we could go look at the footage. We can please go because me and you were on the same side, but you don't remember.
I know.
You said what?
And the Dream Team lost to Grant Hill, but you guys just gonna keep that because I didn't put that on camera. It's okay. Right, they don't gotta know the real ones. Okay. Real ones know.
Jesus.
Hey, it's on you, bro. It's on you, bro. I see a lot of hate in somebody's heart.
Yo, who next, man?
It's Goof.
Did you already go, B?
I think it was
I went. I popped it off.
Do you? Okay.
Oh, my bad. Oh, I was fighting two Super Saiyans. They were Space Strong.
This man.
They was from the Xeno universe. I couldn't do nothing to them.
You want
They
to
fucked
have
me
to
up bad.
pop a sensu bean and get back on the good foot?
Yeah, I gotta get that sense of being in. That's a fact. I'm gonna be quick and simple with this one. Kayshawn, after this loss with Hitman, I feel like he wants to get that win back, but if he uses that Missy Elliott can't stand the rain, I'm about to take a dope
That
shot
broke the room.
in the vein like that. Nah, I'm sorry. I mean, yes, it did, but at the same time, it kind of gets tiresome. People are
Taking your
starting to see
jacket
that.
off, break the room, man. East
We
Coast.
forgot he just beat the shit out of Bad News.
Shout out to
But,
franchise.
we don't
So
want to
did
hear about
Taking
that.
off
Loso.
their
Whatever.
jackets.
Bad News be
Oh,
losing. He heart beat Bad News ass.
Jesus
I mean,
Facts.
Christ.
but see,
need to
everybody
watch
comes with it. I mean, I'm gonna say this: everybody
And
comes
then
with it
Myers
in
lost to me.
bad news. So. But I'm gonna go ahead and say this though. I'm gonna go ahead and say this. But can y'all hear me?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
we
ain't
waiting for you to
My bad.
go.
see.
My
That's what.
bad.
Hey, you know who do that? K Shine. Oh, you said no, nigga, keep going, keep going, keep going. K
This
Shine
this
did.
But I'm gonna say this: K. Shine and I feel like Danny Myers is gonna beat K. Shine. One reason why I say this is because, I'm only saying this. Uh, I'm not really liking how K. Shine flow is. I'm not liking how he does his battles right now. So I'm really getting Danny over that. But if Danny takes too long to get to the punch, then I got K. Shine. As simple as that.
Okay, okay. I'm gonna leave you
that was
alone because you said Danny.
the longest short round
That was
ever.
definitely he's something to keep it short and
Fire
simple
though.
and was not. It wasn't short or simple. I
Also,
respect that.
Hey man, when you fight two Super Saiyans that come from the Xeno universe, you know it's
This
different.
man, yeah,
I
man.
understand.
So when Danny Myers loses, for Holly to be the first two to recap this battle.
yeah.
That's
Yeah,
all.
that's a fact.
And when he wins Spanish, I want you. I don't want you to act like you thought Danny was gonna
I'm
win.
gonna let you know right now. I'm a
Have
lie.
I done that? Have I done that? I've never talked
I
shit
don't. Hey,
about
I
body.
really want. Hey, and I want us to like go
Never
recap
flipped.
because you low key be throwing shots like I've changed how I
Never
felt about
flipped.
Hitman when I was the same person that was talking about lyricism with you about Hitman. So
Bro,
I don't know.
you forget before the footage, before behind the scenes, like
I
behind the
remember
mic,
behind the scenes.
before we got famous.
Okay.
People calling
Before
Verb
we
and
got
Hitman
famous.
ass.
Oh my
People was calling Verb and
I
Hitman
call Verb
ass,
ass right now.
and
A
then now
Verb.
he's fired.
A
And now
Verb.
Hitman's fired.
A Verb.
You
A
called
Verb.
Hitman. You
St.
called
Louis.
Hitman ass too. You
A
called
Verb. You're
Hitman ass too.
fucking ass.
That's a fact. But we not
You're
You
on that.
called
We
fucking
not.
Hitman
ass.
ass
We not
too.
on this, guys.
You're
We're not
fucking
on
ass.
this.
We're not here. Come on, we can't do this.
You're fucking ass.
So Rum Nitty DNA. Who you got?
Don't care.
Hollywood.
Next up, we got Rum Nitty versus DNA. I got DNA just beat the shit out of Big Cannon. I heard, man, that
Yep.
shit made me
Thanks.
sad from a Chicago perspective. Is this one of this Nitty on the West Coast? This one, he ain't been on the West Coast in a minute, has he?
Not since the first traffic. I mean the
URL?
second last traffic. No, he wasn't on
Yeah.
last traffic, was he?
No, was Chester last
Yeah, the
URL
last.
West Coast
Yeah.
battle? Yes.
Yep.
Well, you know what? I'm gonna be honest. I like Nitty. I probably as a rapper, I like Nitty more than DNA. But man, it's hard as hell to be DNA. DNA like that boss that like you don't even like his moves. He don't even do a lot, but it's you just can't stop that nigga. You just lose. You lose all your life trying to beat that nigga. And I don't. It's hard for me to pick against him, and I'm not gonna do it this time. I honestly, although he beat Trez, it was something about Nitty versus Trez that I didn't like. And then we ain't gonna even talk about the JC joint. It got interesting for him. So you know what's happening? I think Nitty losing that same luster that Av had.
I hate to say it, but I agree with you. I'm sorry.
He losing that same luster, and it's happening at the same rate. You can maybe blame it on the fact that he got to like his boss level too fast. Like he wasn't like the Tay Rock joint. Like that was like his boss. Like that's who he was supposed to go against, and it happened too early, I guess, and it wasn't a classic. So I feel like not being able to, because I feel like that would have catapulted him into like that official top tier. Because I don't even know if like people really consider Nitty top tier. Like maybe he like the top of mid tier, or he like I don't know what we really consider Nitty. But he just don't give me the same, like when he was going against Ill Will, even though it was a back and forth, like I was like, yeah, Nitty got some shit. He don't give me that no more. He just seemed like another guy that got nice bars. Like, we gonna do that. I'm gonna take DNA who finds a way to win. That's what he does. He finds a way to win battles and
By
go
any
battle the
means
next day.
necessary.
Idaho. So I got DNA 2-1. In a good battle though. I think this is gonna be a good battle though.
Yo, have y'all ever had a fighting game? It was your fighting game. You knew how to fight with everybody. Then you invited your homeboy over and he button mashed the shit out of it and whooped your ass clearly.
Like he turned the controller sideways and was pressing buttons with 2 thumbs and shit.
Facts. That's what DNA does to battle rappers, man. I got DNA 3-0.
That's a great analogy.
You can't argue with that logic with DNA. Fuck. DNA 3-0.
You got
fuck it.
I'm
I'm a Rum Nitty. No, fuck that. No, 2-1. 2-1 Rum Nitty. Fuck DNA.
What?
You got
I'm lying. I
can't
do that. No, DNA 2-1.
You wildin'. Look,
DNA,
you almost
I got
threw
DNA
up saying
2-1.
some bullshit like
yeah,
that.
I couldn't do that. DNA 2-1.
Damn.
As much as I want to admit it, Rum Nitty's probably bar wise a lot better. Has a lot better punches than DNA. DNA wins. Nigga don't lose. He don't lose a lot. When's the last time DNA lost?
I think Rum Nitty just needs to get that energy back, because it seems like he just, like, I don't know, maybe it's like the Danny Myers effect. I think with the punchers who don't always have a lot of cohesion to their like back-to-back bar style. Like when it's just like, no, I finish a punch, then I go right into the next one. Then I finish another punch, and I go right into the next one. And it's like okay, like if you do like 6 of those, and like 4 of them in a row don't land, you just up there. It's like, I don't know, like you gotta do something else to kind of switch it up. So like I think that's what happened to Rum Nitty. Like, he just got so caught up in trying to give people what they want. He just trying to make every bar land, and just like if it's not landing, he's just delivering it the same way, and it's like then it just comes off as dry spots for punchers in particular.
Man, Smack trying to get Rum Nitty out of there, man. Smack trying to get Rum Nitty gone, man.
Yeah.
Nah, they're not trying to get Rum Nitty out of there.
Man,
they want Rum Nitty to be one of their niggas.
Rum Nitty went from battling Tay-Rock.
But that's because he came off a classic. He smoked Clips and had a classic with Av. And Ill Will.
That's what happened when you playing Super Mario.
You got Rock over DNA, like, you know, not because DNA has a legacy. Which one is more important for your career, Tay-Rock or DNA?
Tay-Rock.
On the low-key on the West Coast, battling DNA on the West Coast is pretty damn important.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah, because that's a home game.
We're talking about a person who battles everywhere, man.
I think Rum Nitty is gonna beat DNA 2-1. Even though this battle was the one where this battle was the one where when it dropped on the trailer, like I was like, you know what, Traffic might be the worst fucking. Like, I really was upset when I seen Rum Nitty. I was like, I know Rum Nitty's gonna be on Traffic, of course. And then you just got goofy, constipated DNA face. He just got you just know you just itching to get into the rocket launcher pose, like in his car sitting, like trying to be a tough.
He said the rocket launcher pose.
Like DNA, this is not you, DNA. It's not you, bro. It's not you.
This is not what we're gonna do. We're not gonna sit here and take shots at physical
and put DNA in black and white and make him look like a tough guy. This is ridiculous.
Not with the 1 tooth. We not.
The one,
tough with 1 tooth.
Nah, but DNA could beat you. I don't know. He could beat anybody on 48 hours notice. Like, so
it's
not gonna be easy. It's not gonna be easy. But if he can really do what he did apparently against Big Cannon, flip in 1 week, 3 rounds against Rum Nitty in the West Coast, DNA can have that. That might be one of the best back-to-backs.
I'm about to say 1 week for DNA is like 6 months, bro. Dude be writing in a day, a week.
DNA does this, man.
It's not even a writing in a week. He probably he had to have had 6 rounds done before last week, you might just be memorizing them now, which is impressive.
That's not DNA, bro. Do you know what can happen within? He probably about to
Oh
talk
yeah, he might
local
have.
elections.
He's gonna
Something might
have a.
happen in
He's gonna
Cali
have.
The
on Friday.
fact that
He's
we
gonna have a
think DNA
How many
is
Deshaun
actually
Watson?
gonna write
He might
3
have a Deshaun
rounds.
Watson bar.
You said a Deshaun Watson bar?
Yeah, he's gonna have a Deshaun
The
Watson
fact
knee fucked up bar.
he's definitely gonna have some Lonzo bars. The fact that we think
No, D'Angelo bar.
the
Definitely gonna have a
the
D'Angelo
fact
bar.
that we think that this nigga DNA is gonna write 3 full rounds and not write probably 2 in a possible and just freestyle the whole one. Kind of
If you
shocking,
DNA,
like
freestyle
I
against
don't
Rum
think
Nitty,
DNA really been in this
because
freestyle bag like
you'd be
freestyle.
surprised. You can cause he
he was
freestyles
against
just like
Shook.
he punches.
Smoke Shook with the freestyles.
He freestyles just like he
Killed him.
punches, so you can't really tell unless you really listen. You be like, oh, he freestyling. When he get into that Nina Clean, the Western Dirty, when he get in that Nina Clean, the Western Dirty bag, that's when you know it's a freestyle. We gonna hear that.
The one it might get dark if DNA hasn't really done that whole crowd participation.
Oh,
The word
get
from a
them
crowd.
the
Bye.
freestyle and shit.
Yeah,
Shout
if
outs
he
to
gets
young and daddy.
crowd participation, it could it could be a classic territory if he does that. But I got Rum. I got Rum 2-1.
What you got, man?
Yeah, I'm about to say, we still got 2 more. What's up, Spanish?
Mark, you are speaking the truth, brother. Praise the Lord, one united front. Rum
We still
Nitty,
in that bag, Spanish?
Rum Nitty 2-1. I don't see Rum Nitty losing. Shout outs to DNA. Rum Nitty, I really shouldn't be picking because it's DNA, but I believe in Rum Nitty in the West. I don't think there's been one time I've seen Rum Nitty battle that he hasn't like really crazy, like really shook that room. So I think this would be debatable.
I can agree to that. That's the one thing, like with him and Av, like with him, you could probably, I guess his asterisk will be Tay Rock and Avs will be Suge, but I don't even know why that won't be one. They ain't had bad battles. It's not that they've had bad battles. They've just been losing. And they haven't gave us what you think someone who's like now about to get this push. Like they ain't gave us moments yet. The Mike P thing. They ain't gave us moments in battles. Like he ain't gave us the nose running. Like he ain't gave us the 30 under the 45. Like they ain't gave us those in a couple battles. So I think that's what or at least me personally as a fan, that's what I'm missing from them. But
The moments that stick, basically.
yeah, that's a fact.
The only loss I think Rum Nitty took, JC. I thought he beat Rock.
I also think he beat Rock, but it was lackluster though. It was one of those you won, but no one gives a fuck.
Bro,
lackluster battle against Tay Rock. Lackluster battle against Chef Trez. Lackluster battle against JC. What are we doing?
We talk about DNA. When was the last fight?
DNA. I like DNA.
You said when's the last fire DNA?
It was the last fire DNA.
I'll ask you this. Spanish. To your question, when's the last time you saw DNA lose?
I think he lost the Gems.
I also do think he lost the Gems.
So
I agree.
that was
But
about
it's a
a couple
debate.
months ago.
That's a fact.
Like clearly lose the battle. Like clearly lose. No debating. No clearly lost. When's the last time DNA clearly lost?
I could reverse it with Rum Nitty since somebody here doesn't think.
I think everybody got JC.
There's somebody here, so that means that L. When's the last time he clearly lost?
Who got?
Nah. Hold up, Sinn. When's the last time Rum Nitty lost? Right?
He lost to JC.
Oh, he lost to JC.
In the court of public opinion, he lost to JC. To me,
put him in the corner.
Hold on, no. This doesn't work. Wanna know why it doesn't work? Because I am a JC hater. JC was never gonna win in my book. You're not gonna win. You're not gonna win with that. JC's not gonna win regardless. Rum Nitty could have choked all 3 rounds, and I still would have gave it. Chess beat JC. Let's really.
Here we go.
JC might be the worst battle rapper.
I was to converse.
You really.
Oh Jesus!
To each other
I think we got one more. I think we got Humble. Humble, you ready?
Yo, wait, hold on, wait. Sorry, my phone just I couldn't find my phone. My phone just
Man, this
them
nigga
Boy,
Super
done
stop
Saiyans
fighting
being
them
in effect.
Namibians,
everything.
boy. You got
Converted,
3
man. I'm
Dragon
sorry.
Balls.
This
Calm
nigga,
down.
Now,
yeah.
Pulling the gyms, I
which
see.
one we on? Which one we on?
Jesus
We on JC and T
Christ.
Jesus.
Top?
Nigga, no.
Oh, my bad, homie. Rum Nitty and DNA. My bad. My bad. I
Man,
got.
yeah, man. Yo,
I'm
who
the
man's
worst,
is
bro.
this? Go ahead, bro.
I'm the worst. Nah, but I'm gonna break it down quick and easy. But DNA can
Oh, God.
freestyle, man. This man just really finished, like damn near finished Big Cannon's career. I would
he
think.
not doing that at all. Go back
Yes,
and
we
listen
are
to it.
Chicago.
Big Cannon
Yes,
What?
been
we are
No.
Big
Chicago.
Cannon.
He not doing that at all.
Let's be
But
honest.
continue.
Big Cannon
But
went on
continue,
Twitter
brother.
and even said, "Yo, I got 3-0 and I think I need a
That's
real
because
guy."
he a real
He thought
nigga.
he
He
was
ain't got a
fighting.
heart.
Oh, you mean Ben Gordon? He
I'm just
finished Ben Gordon career? Shout out to Ben Gordon. Ben
I'm
Gordon
just,
was
I'm just,
fire.
I'm just saying, like, but I mean, Rum Nitty is cool, but I think his style is starting to wear down, like to where it's like, okay, it's the same repetitive thing. Boom, boom, boom. You got some hot lines, but then now it's like, what else can you offer us? Because everybody likes punchers, but then when they keep hearing the same thing over and over and over again, then they're gonna really start getting bored with you. I mean, that's just me personally, but I got DNA 2-1. Rum Nitty at least gonna win run round because he in the West Coast. So this DNA we talking about here.
Just to clarify, Big Cannon not in none of but let's continue on.
You said Big Cannon what?
Not in none of them levels. He's not in Rum Nitty level. That was
I just,
Nah, Big Cannon.
That's a
Big
fact.
Cannon's he's
I
a
just,
little bit below, like a little bit below Rum.
He might really do
the
Rum
below.
Nitty
You're
bad.
not gonna do that.
Chico, all of them folks, man. Y'all definitely stay tuned in to Just Mic Up. Follow us, rate, comment, subscribe. And everybody got a voice, man. Just mic up. Take it easy. Peace.